You know, it's not even stuff that I fully understand. I'm not sitting here claiming to be some expert on algorithms and keys and
cryptography
and whatever the
crypto.
Are you saying you're a cryptanalyst?
I'm a crypto anarchist.
Crypto.
Hard crypto. Basically, I want to pick up a phone and shout "Go secure" into it, and then hit a button on the phone that makes a weird squealing noise for a second.
Take out your.
Go ahead. And then after that, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, exactly.
Take out your whistle and then.
I was reading this list of the top 10 album Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, and this LP came out in the '80s. It was some like new wave one-hit wonder band. I can't remember the name.
It's called
of the band.
Information Society.
So you know about this?
Yeah.
Where you like play it into a modem and it generates.
I totally did.
Have you done that?
I've done that myself.
My head exploded when I read
I probably still have the text file somewhere.
And they were not a one-hit wonder.
No, they had Information Society, they had Peace and Love Incorporated. They had What's on Your Mind? Pure Energy.
A lesser-known member of the new wave movement.
Hey, you know what?
Kurt Harlan did music for video games. I think he worked at Sega.
I believe
the
lead guy still works at Crystal Dynamics.
Wait, so I don't know this. So what happened?
Weird.
Did they call somebody?
The head guy from Information Society.
They had a car. They had the Dream car on the cover of their album.
Yeah.
They took some car and then removed all the body parts of it and replaced it with basically like barbecue grills. It's this Mad Max looking crazy fucking car. Like they're around that time they were all like into all this crazy cyberpunk looking stuff.
And so you've done that.
They wrote songs about mirror shades called Mirror Shades.
So it was a sound file that the name of the track was the
300 BPS 8N1.
It was the modem settings that you had to set your modem to.
Right.
Then you would call up your modem and hold the phone up to the speaker where the song was playing.
I didn't even call up. There was no like phone. I just hit ATA. Like you're answering a call with your computer, and then you pick up the phone.
Right, but you have to initialize on that string.
And what does it do?
It slowly spits out this text file.
It tells a story about this crazy, like they're on tour in Brazil.
Yeah.
And
speaking of South American kill rooms,
Yeah.
It's like this distress call.
Yeah.
It's like this, like our bus was hijacked. We are trapped in.
Well, that sounds freaky as hell.
In this third world country, please send help. Because obviously that was the most efficient way to get the message.
Right, we recorded this album and
it was awesome.
It was.
No, it sounds
so
awesome.
Pretty fucking cool.
It sounds like the last leg of Majestic.
It actually, totally. It took me like an hour to get it going right because it was really hard to get because basically like the track on the album is half of the modem conversation. It just assumes that if you have it set up right, your modem's going to make the other half and read that stuff at the right times, and it's going to come out just right, and it totally did.
That's pretty crazy.
Fucking incredible.
I remember you had even done it already by the time I learned of this, and it still took me a long fucking time to get it figured out. But
wow,
yes, Brad, we're aware.
I was not. That is, thank you for sharing that.
As a crypto anarchist.
That's some old shit.
I was busy trying to hack the planet.
They call me Captain Crunch.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. I can whistle 2600 hertz, fool.
Fucking Kurt Larson got back to us from Information Society.
Yeah.
So we talked a whole bunch about Information Society on the podcast last week, and then I guess he works at Nihilistic now up in Marin. Formerly worked at Crystal Dynamics, as we'd mentioned, and I guess one of his coworkers sent him the podcast, and then he emailed us. So I guess he did a solo album kind of after Information Society stopped. Mm-hmm. And so this is the email from Kurt. I'm just going to read this directly. I did a much cooler modem track on the next album, Don't Be Afraid. That message stated that the 10th song on the album was hidden around the internet. I RAR'd the WAV file into 16 chunks and put one chunk on each of 16 free .us domains I registered. On each site was a link to the next site, a chunk of the RAR, and a clue to the password to the next site. The clues were stupid questions like, what was the population of such and such town in 1990, and to send me an essay describing how and why the world is different now from 500 years ago, and so on. I was surprised by how many people actually did it and got the song. Once people got the song, the final message gave the finder permission to copy and even sell the song as much as they wanted. Which there's still something great and cybercore about the modem message.
Yeah,
but this
is also
fantastic.
That is a terrific follow up.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Ridiculous internet shenanigans out there. So thanks, Kurt Larson. Thanks for writing in, and also thanks for that song, Pure Energy.
Did you ever see that VH1 show where they were trying to bands reunited or whatever?
I remember when they were doing that. Did they do that?
They did that for Information Society, and he was the one who didn't want to do it. They went to him, and he was like, "Nope, no, don't really want to do it."
And was that the end of that segment?
That was the end of that segment. That was the end of the episode. I was like, "No,
weird,
no."
Huh.
Yeah, well,
Odd that they would. It's just odd to me that they would air that. Just you think that.
Well, no. There's like the failure episodes were arguably better than the reunion episodes because there was usually some sort of hot drama going around those guys that were just like, nope, don't want to do this because I hate everyone.